Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
Welcome back to Cooking Up a Storm. I'm Declan.
I'm Jeff Oechslein. This is Declan Oechslein, my son, 12 years old. And today, what are we going to make? We're going to make a zucchini with mozzarella. This is my mom, your grandma, would make this like all summer long. This is like the side dish of summer. You know why? Because this is the time of the year that we all have zucchini growing out of our ears, literally, right? In the summertime, if you grow a garden, you grow zucchini, you have so much zucchini, you're giving it to neighbors. Maybe you know a neighbor, they're bringing zucchini.
You're going to get zucchini.
You're going to get zucchini. Sometimes you leave it at their door. You just open up the door and then there's a zucchini sitting right there on the floor mat. So everyone has zucchini. So this is a great dish, and also a great dish, I think, maybe for kids. I think this is why Declan's involved in this one, because maybe the kids are picky and they don't like to eat their vegetables.
I eat my vegetables.
Yeah. This will maybe help you eat your vegetables. This is almost going to be like a pizza pie with zucchini. You're going to like it with mozzarella. So what we're going to start with, we have a green pepper and an onion right here. And this is going to go, we have about 2 tablespoons of oil, little extra virgin olive oil. That's going to go in there, and we also have the garlic. You want to press the garlic? You know how to do this?
Sure.
Give it a big squeeze to see how you show everyone your muscles. Show the girls out there your muscles. Look at that, so strong.
I don't think there's
2
garlic
cloves
in
of
here.
Garlic.
There's no garlic in here.
Yeah, he's not strong enough. See,
I'm
look.
pretty sure.
Look at that. See? Yeah, look at that. You just got to be stronger. You got to start lifting weights like your dad.
Oh.
You want to give this a stir. We're going to let this reduce for a little bit for a couple minutes. And we'll show you what's next. What do you think is going to be next?
Probably the zucchini.
After this.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Okay, our veggies have been simmering. We got garlic, right?
It smells good in here.
Smells good, yes. Garlic, green pepper, and onion in there.
Now we're gonna add some tomatoes.
Now, for some reason, I got a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes, and the recipe calls for like 16. So I'm not going to obviously use all
half
this.
of it, maybe?
Yeah, like about that much right there. And see, we got whole tomatoes. So what I want to do is break this down. So you get out your wooden spoon. Are you afraid of the wooden spoon? We never chased you around the wooden spoon.
No, I'm afraid of those tweezer things there.
These things. You were afraid of these right here.
Yeah, no,
you still afraid of them?
The big ones, the
big
grill
ones. Well, explain to everyone why you're afraid of those.
Once my grandmother was playing around, she hit me with one. She didn't realize it was sharp, and it cut into my arm.
So he's always afraid. I don't even know if it's in here somewhere. It's buried in there. But you've always been afraid of the tongs. Okay, so while this is breaking up, I'm going to break this up a little bit, my tomatoes. Why don't you put in some of the other ingredients that are going to go in here?
First
Give it a little
we're going
flavor.
to put a half a teaspoon of sugar.
Bring over the sugar. Don't drop in that sugar. Give me some sugar. There you go.
And then a half teaspoon of oregano leaves.
The oregano leaves. No. Here, let me show you how to do that. You stick the spoon in there.
Oh, wait, that's smart.
That's oregano.
Oh, oregano.
Oregano, yes. The oregano leaves, not the orgetto leaves. That's dried oregano, by the way.
All right. And then some
You can tell you're
Italian
not
seasoning.
Italian. Technically, the recipe calls for a half teaspoon of basil, but guess what? We don't have basil, so we're going to get some extra. It's probably more of that oregano in there.
And then we're also going to put in some sea salt and 1/4 of these. I'm gonna go
3/4
over here.
teaspoon of
Yeah.
salt is what you're doing. So you got 1,
2,
2, and that was a little bit. So do a little less there. Okay,
3.
good. 3. So 3 teaspoons of salt, or 3/4 of a teaspoon of
Yes.
salt. I'm sorry. So you can already start to see this is how it's starting to look like. Almost looks like a little bit of a pizza here. It'll come together. The one thing it's missing is going to be crust. So if you know anyone that doesn't is working on losing some weight, maybe carbs or whatever, this would be a great recipe. Or gluten-free, this would be a great recipe as well, because no gluten is in here, no carbs really,
Yeah.
outside of, I guess,
Trying
the
to cut
cheese.
back from carbs. Then
Carbs. Okay,
perfect
so then you got our main ingredient, the main player.
zucchini.
So drop them in the pool there. Give them all they want to go. Now watch, don't make it splash. Gently. Okay. Good job. So we have all our ingredients except for one. We have one more that's left. So what's left on that table that we did not use?
Some mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese, and that is going to go at the end. But what we want, of course, the zucchini is hard. So we want this to all soften up. So what this needs to do is this all needs to cook together. So we're going to let this simmer for 15 minutes. And the important part is we put on the lid. So that'll help the zucchini get nice and soft.
Yep.
We'll see you in 15.
And by the magic of TV, 15 minutes turned into a second. So now we're going to go ahead and...
Or YouTube. You
Well,
just always wanted
yeah.
to say that, didn't you? So there we go. So this is what it will look like 15 minutes later. See how everything sort of reduced down, the zucchini?
Nice and not as chewy, not as hard now.
Exactly. So we're going to add the final product. That is
Some
cheese.
mozzarella.
8 ounces of mozzarella cheese.
Now you're going to want to sprinkle this around. It's the entire bag, but
Do
don't
it
just
evenly.
dump it in one spot there.
So this makes it. I mean, to me, like this was, to be honest with you, I think your grandma would put more cheese on than this, because I'm looking at how much is on here. And I just remember this being so gooey. It's just cheesy goodness. And it really hides the vegetable. So it's a good way of, if you are picking. So you let this, you put the
Yeah.
lid back on, and you let this melt. It really only takes a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So do you think you would like this? Because I know you don't like zucchini. If we made zucchini, you would not eat it.
I don't know. I do like fried zucchini if I can eat it.
Fried, yeah.
But I don't know if I will like. I don't know. I feel like at some point I've had it happen.
Okay, you think it's ready? Think it's melted?
it's ready.
There you go. So that's what it's going to look like, your finished product. Your cheese is melted. We got ooey, cheesy goodness right there. It's delicious. It's almost like pizza without the crust. And growing up, every summertime, this was like, you may not want to eat it because it's a little too hot. But we could show everyone when you pick into this, like look at that cheese.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about there. Like almost
It's delicious.
flatbread pizza.
I love this. This is like a favorite, and it goes great with anything. You're grilling something in the summertime, you have extra zucchini. There's not too many ingredients. It doesn't take long at all. So there you go.
Yeah, very simple appetizer meal.
Side dish, perfect side dish for the summertime. What are we calling this again?
What are we calling it?
Zucchini with mozzarella. Nice and
Zucchini.
simple.
Yeah, very simple meal.
And on the F scale of flavor, it's always an F5 when we're
Always
cooking
an
up a
F5.
storm. Till next time, we'll see you on Cooking Up a Storm.
Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.